What is going on, everybody? My name is Ron Baby Thomas. I'm back with another video. So if you guys don't know, I own an Audi A4 B8.5 generation, which is from 2013 to 2016, and absolutely crazy of a day. If you guys follow my other videos, you guys would know that I also own an Army Tricks exhaust, and I also own an APR intake as well on the car so far. So before we get into the car, just a few things to address. I mean, clearly you guys can see my integrated engineering box that I got here that I've been waiting a week for, shipped from Utah. I'm from New York, so like if you do Google Maps, it's a 33-hour drive. Waited a whole week for this. Extremely excited. I have to give you guys my reasoning to truly why I went with integrated engineering rather than APR, Unitronic, Giak, and you know, a couple other companies out there, or even Revo. The main reason why I went with this company over APR is because, well, first off, APR is an absolute great company, but the reason why I didn't go with APR and I went with integrated is essentially for the fact that they can actually tune at home. APR, you would have to, once you get the tune, you would have to bring it somewhere and you have to flash it through a dealer or some kind of company that's authorized doing APR tuning or such. These guys, all you need is a Dell computer or any kind of Windows 7 and up computer, and essentially all you do is you plug it into your computer, you download the drivers, and you can plug it right into your car and just download the tune and flash right then and there. Right? Easy, 1, 2, 3. And you can flash back to stock, so you don't have to go back to the dealer if you ever want to take your tune off. So that's the biggest reason. 2, the price point as well. An APR tune, I believe, is $699. This, I believe, because you need a wire as well, the tune itself is $499. So $499 just for the stage 1 tune, and basically you have to buy the cable as well, which is like $149, but you can use that cable, you can use it for other people, or if someone else has the cable, you can also flash through that as well. That cable, I believe, is $150. So technically you're paying, I believe it's $650 for the stage 1 tune, and just slightly more for a stage 2. And the cool thing is, if you ever want to upgrade from stage 1 to stage 2, all you do is you pay the difference. So that's the coolest thing about integrated engineering. And the last reason why I'm also going with integrated is for the fact that they are still developing parts for our B8.5 generation cars, and even before B8 and B8.5. So this can support both. These guys are really supportive, and if you want, and honestly, I hit them up with an email, they replied back to me instantly. Like basically instantly. To be honest with you, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes later. But that's extremely quick, and that's like a lot of good support right there and great customer service. And from the forums, I heard they have great customer service as well compared to a lot of other companies. They are slightly newer versus other companies, but I'm telling you guys won't be disappointed. So I went with the stage 1 tune, and I believe they're pushing out about 70 more horsepower. I'm going with the 93 octane tune. They do have it on their website, on their IE Performance website, so you can also see dyno graphs right there. But with the 93 octane tune, I believe it's like 70 horsepower and around 70 foot-pounds of torque. But anyway, I'm talking way too much, so let's honestly get into this. I don't even know what's in the box, because I just picked it up a little while ago, so I am just so hyped. I'm also on like a couple hours of sleep because I had a test this morning that I stayed up a very long time to study for. But I've honestly been waiting for this since the day I got my car. I just can't believe I'm doing this, and it's gonna be right from my house instead of waiting to go get a tune somewhere. So that is the coolest thing. All you're gonna need for the tune, by the way, is you're gonna need like I said, a Windows 7 laptop. I have a Mac, but my sister has a Dell computer, so I'm using that. But let's just open this up real quick. It's usually first thing they give you is the power. Assuming this is where the power cable is. I shouldn't even say power cable. The OBD2. Yep, this is the Powerlink cable at OBD for the OBD2. It's actually really clean. It looks looks very high quality. I like the finish too. And you can clearly see it's an IE product. There we go. Let's keep that back in here. They've also got the wire in there, which I'll probably take out later. But keep this to the side. I actually have no idea what this is. Oh, dude, they gave me a freaking cup. Oh crap, dude, I'm definitely gonna be drinking out of this horsepower coffee. Anything else in here? Oh, yeah. Probably my bill. And a bunch of integrated engineering stickers on top of that. So that's basically what the packaging came with. For the steps when you're downloading the Performance by Integrated Engineering software, you're gonna go to tuning.performanceby, and then ie.com, hit enter, and you're basically gonna be here. So for me, I already have everything purchased. I'm just gonna download the drivers. Okay, so right here, as you can see on the screen, my Flash Wizard, double tap it, and here it is, the actual Flash Wizard itself. It's straightforward, like I read in the forums. It's really simple. It takes a couple minutes just to do. Alright guys, so I kind of forgot my vlog camera while I plugged it in. But basically, I have the battery charging over there, as you can see. I basically plugged this into my OBD2 port. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little dark. I don't want to touch anything right now. So I just actually finished installing the tune like a dumbass, and I did this with my Armatrix exhaust when I barely got to show any footage of it being installed. I was honestly just too hyped and I just installed it myself. And I completely forgot about the camera and realized it while I was on my computer inside the car. But essentially, all you're gonna do is just plug it into the OBD2 port, and then it's gonna recognize your car, and you're just gonna let it do its thing. It's straightforward. You just click next, you type in your information, you hit tune, then you're gonna tap this little arrow on engine, and it's gonna show 91, 93. Choose the octane that you want to do, and once you put 93, I chose 93 because I'm in New York and 93 is all around me. But essentially after that, it's gonna tell you to turn on your ignition. You turn on your ignition. I have the push to start, so don't put your foot on the pedal, just tap the button and let the car just turn on the ignition as it states. And then once you have that, you click start and it's gonna start flashing. You're gonna see a bunch of lights. You're gonna see like a transmission malfunction, this and that, all of that, whatever. That's all supposed to happen. Don't freak out. It's actually all supposed to happen. Like I was a little nervous too when I was doing it, but don't worry about it. Once all of that goes through, it's gonna rewrite. I think it saves like a copy of your file because I wasn't looking at it because I was kind of nervous and I was searching some of this stuff up too. So once it's done writing, basically it's gonna tell you when to be done. You're gonna hit turn off your ignition and then you turn it back on, I believe, and then you're basically all set. You just hit done and you unplug your computer. And then the first time I started up my car, I'm not gonna lie, it was a weird cold start. It sounded like it was trembling, but it's because I also haven't turned on my car. It's been sitting in my garage for a while, so that could be the reason why, especially since I just tuned it and I didn't even give it a cold start. But after that, so far it's running fine. My Armatrix exhaust sounds freaking amazing. I thought it sounded louder, and I thought I heard some more turbo spool, but now it's just time to drive it. I have this new thing where instead of just holding the camera inside the car, I have a little, kind of like a holder to hold my phone, and I have an iPhone XS Max, so I'm gonna test out the video quality of that and add it to this vlog. Kind of like a point of view kind of video to see how it goes. And I have a TPMS light on. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but they say it's supposed to go away. I called Integrated Engineering right after the tune because I was a little nervous, and they basically just told me just drive it around for a little bit and it goes away. So I trust these guys. These guys picked up super fast. These guys answered my emails super fast. So anyway, I'm just gonna get straight to the driving. I'm gonna get everything hooked up, and I'm gonna see you guys in that section. I was gonna do a review the first day I got it, but honestly, you needed like a couple days, maybe even a week or so, to truly feel out the tune and everything. So one of the big differences that I really noticed with the Stage 1 tune is basically the power that you get at the top end, man. You can easily, when you're doing runs in Mexico, of course, can get up to speed like probably from 60 to 120, maybe like you could definitely get from 60 to 120, maybe shaving off probably at least a good couple seconds. You're getting boost at a lower RPM as well, so that's also a good thing. First gear just pulls way harder, you know, because you have all that extra boost. You have boost at a lower RPM and you have more boost that you're making. So peak boost is typically around absolutely amazing. I just kind of cut myself off right there because that is just so much fun, man. So much more power in third gear, right? The turbo starts to die off at higher RPMs, I think around 5,900 or so. But you just have so much boost just built up, and the torque is just ridiculous. Oh my god, I just saw an S S5 there. I was hoping he'll follow me or something. I haven't really been able to do some pulls against other cars, but I mean, I know this isn't like, you're not getting a car that's like an S5 or an S4 from this, you know? So you shouldn't be expecting an S5 or an S4 kind of power numbers from this. Maybe when you go stage 2, you'll see very similar numbers, but stage 1 is just like a huge kick, you know? It's a nice kick, a nice boost that we should have had from the factory. Now it's just from a laptop and you're ready to go right away. I thought you had to let this tune settle. You didn't have to let this thing settle at all whatsoever. And it's absolutely amazing, man, that I could just drive around with just a simple, like, you know, in 10 minutes and have a tune. Still mind-blowing to me. Stage 2, I have everything at my house for stage 2, the requirements. I just need to get everything installed. And I have some huge plans coming up, man. Integrated sent me a special file, which is so sick that they don't have, like, you know, just on a regular box code. The owner sent it to me, which is absolutely insane. I'm really hyped. Dude, it pops a lot, man. Pops a lot, man. My fuel economy hasn't really changed either. It just pops a whole lot more, man.